who was the greatest? Who was the best of all time?
In the beginning of this film, Rocky Balboa is a man who has now been just dropped into his last chapter of life. He's had all the glory he's ever wanted, but when his wife dies, his son moves on, everything that he thought was a universal dream is gone, and he's just alone. Time goes by too fast.
Not fast enough.
What he has is terrible anger and loss. He really doesn't know how to get rid of it.
Do I know you?
We met a long time ago.
We did?
When I was a kid, you walked me home.
They did?
Told me to stop smoking and things.
Everyone remembers, you know.
Hey, Rocky.
Yo.
Screw you, creepo.
Great insults last a long time.
I just love that they find one another. Sort of like these two wandering souls in this crazy world that meet.
Why are you being so nice?
You know, I don't want you to think nothing's off, you know. My wife, she's gone, but she ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking that, believe me.
Then one night, Rocky is watching television, and what takes place is a then and now show.
If two athletes from different eras could actually compete against one another, who would come out on top?
Well, they match young Rocky Balboa against the reigning champion who's very unpopular.
This crowd does nothing to hide its anger. They seem to be blaming Dixon, a good fighter, for the decline not only of the heavyweight division guys, but of the entire sport.
All of boxing is hoping for a warrior who thrills us with his passion.
Mason Dixon comes along at a time where the heavyweight division really doesn't have any real stars or any real competition. I mean, he's on top of this big mountain all alone.
Man, come check out this trash. They talking about you, man.
They did like an ESPN computer imagery if the both two great fighters ever fought in their prime.
Let's see what the computer has to say. Let's have it.
Dixon unloads on Balboa. Rocky has no answer.
And Rocky wins.
Oh, a murderous right hook. And Dixon is out on his feet. He is out cold as he trembles to the canvas. And
Rocky sees that, and a light bulb goes off. Says, wow, I could do something I love. I'm not very good at it. I'd rather do something I love badly than to feel bad about not doing something I love. I don't know, there's still some stuff in the basement.
What basement?
In here. I think I want to, like, fight. You know, nothing big, small stuff, like locally.
What? You haven't peaked yet?
It starts an uproar in the boxing world. They want to see this fight take place.
You heard Rocky Balboa applied for a license and got one, yeah?
You want me to fight a guy that I can beat with both hands tied behind my back? They kind of tick me off. You know, I'm this great champion. I'm 33-0. How can they say he can beat the great Mason Dixon? That was like a slap in my face.
That computer fight got people curious.
Yeah, but I ain't interested in getting, like, mangled and embarrassed.
What are you trying to prove to other people, Pop?
This is the first time that Robert's been in a position to really say, no, Dad, don't do that. No, this is what you shouldn't do. But he's also approaching it from the wrong standpoint.
Now, I'm asking you as a favor not to go through with this, okay? This is only gonna end up bad for you, and it's gonna end up bad for me.
Rocky has a moment where he says, son, life ain't all sunshine and rainbows. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Beat this guy. You need speed. You don't have it. And you've got calcium deposits on most of your joints. So sparring is out.
I had that problem.
So what we'll be calling on is good old-fashioned blunt force trauma. Pile-driving punches that will have to hurt so much they'll rattle his ancestors. Let's start building some hurting bombs.
George Foreman gives Rocky a great credibility. So does Larry Holmes. He's 53, 54, fighting.
Hey, the press has labeled you Balboa-saurus.
What starts out as just a light-hearted exhibition.
You know, a lot of people come to Vegas to lose. I did.
It's already over.
Ain't nothing over till it's over.
What's that from, in the 80s?
That's probably in the 70s.
Turns into an all-out brawl.
Larry, why is this billed as an exhibition?
So they wouldn't have to call it an execution.
But the point is, when you're young at heart, you're basically in the game.
Don't do it, Rocco!